Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle, actually, technically a tarot, major arcana for today, Saturday, February 15th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, and apparently still Instagram, or not. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, we love that for you. Whatever does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that just wasn't meant for you. That's kind of unnecessary. I don't know what's with all the noises. Don't even ask me. Winnie the Pooh, Tarot, Major Arcana. This is Kisses from Ibiza. You can go to their website, ibizatattoo.com. Okay, this is the second time I've done that. ibizatarot.com. Not tattoo, although maybe she has tattoos. They also have an Etsy shop. I got the cutest little affirmations deck today. Whisker Wisdom Cards, 52 Ways to Soothe Anxiety with Kitty Pictures. I love it. It's so cute. They're like, it's the same cat, like in different poses and stuff. It's the cutest thing. That came from Amazon. I think that was like $10, $12, something like that. All right. Let's see what falls out. We got one on the table. So I keep saying that my condo is freezing. And then I go outside and I come back in and I realize how warm it is. I just ordered another space heater for my living room because the other one I have in my bedroom. I mean, technically, I probably don't need it. It's just me, I think. We got two on the table. Three on the table. Four on the table. We're going to do two more shuffles. One more shuffle. It's a tiny little deck, people. It's like 20, 25 cards, I think. Let me count them. $21. I'm going to guess 20, and I'm going to say I just don't know how to count, because that sounds about right to me. All right. I'm going to set those there. We got 5 with bottom of the deck. We have the Tower. I highly recommend getting these, you guys. If you need an extra set of Major Arcana, I don't know. I love these. I think these are great. And then they have like the little quotes down there and stuff. I love it. We got the Lovers and less than $20. $17.80, I think, on Etsy. And then I think you pay shipping unless you buy a certain amount. The Hermit. But she has so many decks. She has full decks too. Because I've bought complete sets of tarot. I have 4 actually. Like $50-$60, depending on what it is. We had the Magician. And bottom of the deck is Judgment. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. So I think someone's being confronted with a choice of getting into a relationship or not getting into a relationship. I think when you look at Christopher, sorry, I'm using my middle finger to point, but when you look at Christopher Robin on the tree trunk, it's like someone's stuck, like someone doesn't know which way to go. This could be someone choosing between 2 lovers. This could be just someone like, am I going to get into a relationship or am I not going to get into a relationship? The Hermit card, obviously someone in deep thought, but the funny thing is what I'm seeing is Pooh is standing off here to the side. Piglet is knocking on the door. And the first thing I thought when I saw this is someone's knocking on the door to the past. So I think either way, I think has to do with a past love or a past acquaintance. So if you are trying to decide on whether to get into a relationship, this is your past person. If this is someone, again, if it's you, but this is someone that's choosing between 2 lovers, one might be new, one might be from the past. Maybe they're both from the past. Someone is going to take action, whether this is you taking action by getting into the relationship or letting it go and moving forward. Because with the Judgment card, whatever you choose, it's going to be a rebirth for you, right? Whether you choose the relationship, you're going to be starting new. It's a relationship. It's new. Whether it's new or not, it's new. And if you don't choose to get into this relationship and you continue to go on forward alone, solo, it's still going to be new for you because you were at that point where you had to choose your path. Now you chose a path. It says new phase, inner calling. If this is someone that has to choose between 2 people, I would just highly there's no judgment here about that. I would just highly recommend you use your intuition. You know, which person best suits you, and vice versa. Because if you don't here's the thing we don't ever talk about. Forget about whether or not they suit you, which is obviously important. You want somebody to suit you. Sorry, Olivia's out with her poochies. You always want them to suit you. Do you suit them? We don't ever really talk about that. And it's kind of funny because Okay, I was talking about the guy I was in the relationship for 4 or 5 months. But before I was in a relationship with him in 2023, I kind of had a little connection with this guy. He was a younger guy. I was 42 going on 43. He was 37. So I'm 5 years older than him. And it's funny because forget about the age. We were just two very different people at that time. And even now, when I look back on him, um, nice guy, a little bit lost, I would say. I mean, he didn't really have any direction. But I shouldn't say he didn't have any direction. I think he knew where he was going. I just personally didn't understand it. And again, at the time when him and I were having our interaction, I can honestly say that with him, like I knew I wasn't a good fit for him. Like in my mind, there was no question. Like I'm a little bit older, I'm a little bit more mature, I know my wants and needs. He didn't fulfill that. Never mind whether he fits for me or not. I knew that I was going to be too much for him. And I don't mean that to sound conceited. I'm not putting myself down. I'm not putting him down because people are people. Everybody's different. But I knew that there was no way in the long run, that I was going to suit him. Never mind the fact that he didn't suit me. So I didn't want to get into like a relationship with him or friends with benefits or casual or anything like that. Because I think he would have had to work too hard for it. And I think I don't know how to say it because I don't mean to be mean and I don't mean to belittle anybody. I think in the long run he would have been hurt. And I just knew I was not the one for him as much as I knew he was not the one for me, if that makes sense. We don't really talk about that often, but I think it's a good perspective to have. Like, yeah, you want somebody that suits you, but do you suit them? Like, are they just desperate and they're willing to be with anybody? Or do you know, like, going forward, you're going to get involved with this person and you're not going to be enough for them? You know? I don't know. Some things to think about when you get into relationships or when you're judging whether to get into a relationship. But yeah, I would just say if this is you that's choosing between two people, use your intuition. Trust that gut, as I say all the time. Um, because that's not an easy choice. You're talking about someone that you would probably want to be with long term, and even if you weren't with them long term, a couple of years. I mean, a couple of years, that's years with somebody. Do you see that future with them? Because initially, you want to see a future with somebody, right? Long term. So trust your gut, use your intuition. I think either way, there's really no such thing as a wrong path, right? Because either way, you're going to learn lessons. You're going to move forward, you're going to learn lessons. And again, if it doesn't work out in the long run, then you start over. How many times at the age of 44 have I started over? Just saying. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody enjoyed their Saturday or whatever day it is, wherever you are in the world. And I hope everybody has a lovely tomorrow. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.